Welcome to day 5 of my Central Atolls trip aboard EcoBlue Liveaboard. Day 5 of the trip, day 4 of the diving. Remember the first day I just showed you Marley Harbour and the dolphins and getting on the boat, all that sort of stuff. Today only one dive for me, and kind of made an assumption without talking to people, so I decided to sit out 2 of the dives. Well, let me get that over with now. So we were going to Alimatha. Those of you who've seen my dive site videos or my previous trip, it's a famous site. It's a must-do site for the first timers in Central Atolls because of the resident population of nurse sharks that patrol the house reef and also come in at night to the jetty trying to get some food. I'd done it the previous month and I thought, okay, I don't want to do it again. Let me catch up on sorting out footage and editing. And I just assumed they were going to do the house reef for the afternoon dive. No, they did Miaru Kandu. Not their fault. I just assumed they were going to do the house reef. Miaru Kandu, those of you who will have seen my dive site video on that, know it's one of my favourite sites. But anyway, I missed it. Right, I didn't miss finding what this dive boat calls the Alimatha Circus, or the Alimatha jetty night dive, where the nurse sharks come in and circle around and get some rays and other sharks. I'd done it the month before. I'm not really into canned dives, but I do go on them at least once to show the viewers the experience. I understand this was a much better dive than the month before when I'd done it on Blue Voyager. But anyway, here's a bit of footage of what I might have seen. It's from my last dive on there when I was on Blue Voyager, but just to give you an idea. So the first dive of the day, and the only one I did, we were still in South Ari, Alimatha's in Wahoo, and we went to Khuda Rah Thila. Beautiful site. I really need to go back there. Healthy corals, loads and loads of fish, and small stuff as well. So I saw peacock shrimp, I saw porcelain crabs, and right at the end of the dive, look at this, a leaf scorpion fish. Believe it or not, I've never seen one. Diving all these years, never seen a leaf scorpion fish. So a great dive, a really good dive. So enjoy the footage. Sorry it's not longer today, but I only did one dive. But stay tuned after the footage because I've got some footage of Sandra's birthday on the boat, and this clip just shows you how good the crew are on this boat. Really, I've got on the last day, I've got some more stuff that they did, so we'll leave that for then. But have a look at the Sandra's birthday footage and you'll just see what a superb crew are on EcoBlue.
Morning. Thank you for staying with us a little bit longer. Due to the rain and wind, we delayed a little bit of moving around from here. And as for our first dive this morning, we are gonna go do Khuda Rah Thila, another pinnacle dive, which is also one of the first marine protected areas in the Maldives. It is also very similar to the pinnacle dive that we did yesterday as our second dive, but this place has more fish life in it than the other dive we did to 5 rocks. And this is also very similar in size with the place Khuda Rah Thila, literally translate. Khuda means small and Rah is island, and that's the resort island which is closest to the dive site. And they named this place as Khuda Rah Thila, small island pinnacle. The same thing, very small, and the shallowest part of this pinnacle comes up to a depth of around 13 to 14 meters. On the north side, one block that comes up shallower, and this is the shallowest part, while the main pinnacle top starts in a depth of around 15 meters on the eastern side, and again it drops down to a depth of around 18 meters in the center, and then the more you go towards the west side, again it goes to a depth of around 16 meters, while you find a beautiful swim through in a depth of around 25 meters at the west side corner as well on the pinnacle. And this place drops down to a depth of around 20 to 25 meters, and then you find a sandy slope extending out to a depth of around 30 meters, and then below that again it goes more like a steep wall going all the way down to more than 30 meters, the bottom of the inside part of the channel, and mostly you find sand all around this pinnacle. Okay, and there are two coral heads apart from the main pinnacle, which starts in a depth of around 13 meters and 15 meters, which is on the north side, and where it hits the ground goes down to a depth of around 25 meters. And then around these blocks you find different colored sponges as well as small sea fans, which are beautiful in color as well. While you come up to these two blocks, you find a really good fish life, the small entheas, anemones, and hard coral life. While you move to the main pinnacle and go towards the west, on the top it's mostly midnight corals, while on the eastern side you find anemones and hard plateau with little bit of hard corals. Okay, and below 20 meters you can find a lot of Gorgonian sea fans around this place as in a garden as well. So what we will do here is, once we get there, we'll be checking the current from the top, and depending on this current we will start our dive. Checking from the tides, I'm